the place. Most of them are wearing ICE uniforms, are representing the government, and the government is represented by a criminal. Now, why America decided to put a criminal in the highest office in America, I have no idea. However, I will just go so far as to say that many Americans are only as wise as what they see and think that everything is gold when it's not. Donald Trump is driving America into the toilet. While he seems to be getting rich, he will not be keeping all that stuff. Everything that he's doing right now is just going to take a little bit more time, and then he's going to lose. He's going to lose big. He's losing a lot. Everybody that he backs, yeah, all of his little candidates and stuff, they're losing. They're losing left and right. The Republicans are looking stupid. And for me, that's bad because I'm a Republican. But see, the thing is, I don't back no stupid asses. I wouldn't have ever in my life voted for Trump because Trump is stupid. And I don't know why everybody who follows him or likes him seems to think he's some sort of a great guy. He's really not. He's an asshole. Most people don't like him. Most people talk bad about him behind his back as soon as he goes off. So while he's doing all his things and making it seem like he's really important, he's doing something good or whatever, he's really not. And what's happening is our sons and daughters are over there in the Middle East dropping bombs on Iran and freaking all this shit. And what's it doing? It's costing Americans money. It's costing Americans a lot of money because every bomb, every missile has to be replaced. And he done threw a whole bunch of bombs and a whole bunch of missiles. And guess what? Now we're low on missiles and bombs. Yeah. And what does that stuff cost? It costs a shitload. I will tell you that. It costs you a shitload. And for everyone who thinks that Donald Trump's little immigration policies are really great and everything, hey, they may be good. I agree that people who are illegally in America need to be thrown out. But the funny thing is a lot of those illegal aliens that came over there and were working, oh, these fuckers are paying taxes. These fuckers are paying taxes. You see, that's one thing that Donald Trump, he don't do. He don't pay no taxes. If he pays some taxes, it's maybe like $300 or $400 or something like that. This dude's over here making billions and billions on our backs and ain't paying no taxes. The way I see it is every fucking billionaire, every billionaire in America ought to give up every year, $500,000 just off the top to freaking somehow, some way get our government to come back from the national debt that we have. Yeah? Instead of increasing the national deficit, how about paying it off? Hey, what's up, Dean? No, I don't like Trump. He's an asshole. I already know who he is and what he's been about for years, because in 1985, when I was working as a model on the World Trade Center, my manager pointed him out to me and told me who he was and what he was all about. And he's an asshole, and he's always been an asshole. So, nevertheless, this dude who's, what, like 80 years old now, he's over there pooping on himself and farting on himself, and he's got a diaper nurse and everything like that. I don't know, man. I didn't never hear about Biden having a fucking diaper nurse. A diaper nurse. That's the first time I've heard that. So, let's talk about the Tate brothers. Now, these are two assholes. Now, these are two assholes. Pimp and hoe degree. Pimp and hoe degree. Yeah, hey, freaking, these dudes here, they got a little money. And they got a little money. and they do some stuff on social media, and they got a lot of followers because everybody likes it, that they do stupid stuff. But the fact is to degrade women and to be misogynistic is not good. It's not good. So, and that's what our president over there thinks. Hey, what's up, Muttley J? Yeah, Trump. Yeah, this is what this guy likes. So, and yeah, lo and behold, his fucking son, Barron, is now caught up in the mix. So, I think, hey, fuck it. Draft Barron. Barron needs to go and fight in the military in his father's war. Yeah, he needs to go put a fucking uniform on. He needs to go over there and man a gun. He needs to do something. So, rather than fucking glazing the Tate brothers, Barron can go and fight for his country. How about that? So, as far as Donald Trump's continuing attack on immigrants and stuff like that, I think it's only going to be a matter of time before Melania is going to find the back door. And I would go ahead and suggest to her right now to go ahead and find your way out. You know what I'm saying? Take your billions or as much as you can get from him, because he's going to be on his way out soon too. So, but since you're an illegal alien, Melania, take your fucking ass back to Slovenia and take Donald Trump's millions or billions with you. Yeah? So, and Donald Trump, I look forward to seeing his ass in an orange suit someday. Yeah? Because all the people that he's fucked over and all of, you're right, Vic. You're right. But that's going to be a tricky situation because he's got people out there that are going to be trying to fuck over people who are out there attempting to vote against him, Democrat or Republican. If you said anything bad about Trump, or if you protested somewhere against Trump, or any of this stuff, if they've scanned your face, you guys, you don't even know what's coming. It is coming, though. He's got groups of people. They've already been paid through those billions that they gave DHS. So all these groups have already been paid, and they're just waiting for a list. They're waiting for a list, and they're waiting for a go sign. And when that happens, and it's going to happen soon, I'm not sure when, but you will see groups of men going out, picking up American citizens, arresting them or detaining them, whatever. And when they're not available to vote come November, oops, you can't vote from jail. You can't vote while you're sitting in detention. So, all you Democrats, vote now. Vote in the mail, something. But Donald Trump's going to be trying to screw you guys out of your vote. I'm telling you now. So, and I hope you do not end up being one of the people who is picked up by these groups of men, because they ain't going to be trying to hear it. There ain't going to be no due process. They're not going to be trying to hear, hey, I'm American, I live here, I was born here. They ain't going to be trying to hear that. They're not going to be trying to hear it. They're going to detain you. Vote happens. Oops, you didn't get to vote. Sorry, no problem. Can't vote in jail. Can't vote while you're being detained. So, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. All right? I've already talked to you guys about the things that I've seen and the stuff that I know. And I can tell you now that the situation in Iran is not going to get any better. And our missile supplies and ammunition supplies are dwindling fast as a mother truck. Hey, and did you guys see Pete Hegseth go and lie to the Congress the other day and said that we had only burned up $37.5 billion up to now for this war in Iran? Who is he lying to? Who is he trying to lie to? Hey, just a couple of those planes cost the $37 billion that he was talking about. I am a sad, sad man. I live in Germany, but I am happy here. I got a kid here. I got a wife here. I got everything I need. But I'm old. My knees are going bad. I need knee surgery. I'm talking about things. I'm old now. I could go on one time surfing on a big ass wave and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I just want you guys in America who have a possible future to realize that Donald Trump is screwing you and everybody that comes after you, all of your grandchildren and everybody else that comes after you. It's gonna be bad for them. That's why we need to get Article 2, Section 4, Donald Trump thrown out, J.D. Vance thrown out, and his whole cabinet thrown out. That's the only way to do it. Hey, Howard, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, okay, and give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you. All right. But the things that are happening in Ukraine is also something. Now, I said a couple of months ago, or about a month and a half ago, it's going to be 2 months. 2 months, and the Ukraine-Russia war is going to be over with. What are we at right now? The 29th. I made that prediction on the 15th, so I got a couple more weeks. I'm saying in a couple more weeks, Vladimir Putin will call it a day. They're either gonna get him like that, or he's going to be looking for a way out. 2 weeks. All right? Don't forget I said that. Okay? So, insofar as what is going on with the Epstein files, there's more and more information coming out. More and more information coming out. And some of the girls have been very, very vocal about the fact that the government is not redacting their names, but redacting the names of businessmen or politicians or whatever. Hey, Michael, what's up, man? Good to hear you. Good to hear from you. All right. In regards to where the Republican Party is going, you know, it's really hard for me as somebody who's been a Republican his whole life to see the degradation of what was the fucking best party in American politics. And now Donald Trump comes over there and fucking ruins it. Makes the Republicans look bad, making America weaker again. Thanks a lot, Donald Trump, dumbass. And friggin' ignoring areas where he should be paying attention. So let me tell you something, America. You guys, if Russia or the Chinese attempt to attack on the East or West Coast, you guys are at your worst right now. And at your weakest right now with Donald Trump in office. Because that dude don't know what he's doing. And all those fuckwads that he got over there in his cabinet, they have no idea what they're doing either. Because if the shit really starts to go down, they've already fired most of their best generals. The best generals with the most Coosby, yeah. I don't know. It's going to get scary. It's going to get scary because those dudes that go out with those lists of names, they're going to know whether there's people that have guns in the house or not. If the people own guns or not, it's going to get scary. There's going to be some violence. Whether it's going to be gang violence, I don't know. It probably would be wise for the gangs in America, if it ever starts to really go down and the government starts picking up people, that might be wise for the gangs in America to hold together to do something to protect Americans being manhandled by Trump's thugs. But something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, Michael, you're right about that. You're right about that. My dad was an Air Force officer for 35 years. And I know that the people that are in the upper echelons, in the ranks, they're the people we need. And those are the people that recognize game as soon as Trump came into office. And many, many retired. Many stepped away from posts that they've had for years. And they knew front to back what to do. In case anything jumped off, they knew what to do. But now we got Pete Hegseth, who has no fucking understanding and needs a good ass whooping. So let's hope in the next couple of days that we're going to have some movement on the Epstein investigation, and Trump is going to be trying to go. Yeah, hey, you're right about that. All right, listen, I'm going to get back to you this afternoon. And no, my balls itch. No, my balls itch. I'm not trying to get views or clicks. I'm just telling it like it is. It is what it is. If you look back in my podcast from before, you will see that I called the arrest of Prince Andrew, that I called it before it even happened. And what's really funny is that the U.S. government is not taking any action against any of the individuals that were in the Epstein files, the businessmen, the individuals that went to the island and stuff like that. They're not doing nothing. But in France and the UK, they're checking that shit out. So, and hopefully they're going to get some more people to come forward and to put Donald Trump's name right where it needs to be at the top of the list, because he was actively recruiting girls. Go to my page on YouTube and you will see an FBI document that says that Donald Trump was actively recruiting girls. He was sending girls from Mar-a-Lago to Jeffrey Epstein at his Palm Beach place. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. So, nevertheless, I'm going to get with you guys tomorrow or later on this afternoon. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you're at. Hey, I wrote a book. I guarantee you it's a book you will never forget. It's hilarious. But it takes place from the 60s to the 80s. And I guarantee you, if you read it, you'll love it. Written by me. There is mistakes in it. It's not perfect. I guarantee you that. But I guarantee you, you'll love it. All right, man. Take care. Wherever you're at, have a great day. And if you got family, be sure and tell them you love them. Your sons, your daughters, be sure and tell them you love them. Okay? Because you never know when today will be your last day. All right?